Hey y'all, it's the Duck here. Today I wanted to talk to you about non-alcoholic beers. Last month, December, we talked about some of my favorite non-alcoholic beers for the month. I thought that was a fun exercise, especially if you're like me and you're getting away from alcohol. I've now been 7 months without having any alcohol, and I feel great. I've lost, I don't know, maybe a pound. Oh, I think I gained a pound, but that's just because I ate a whole bunch of candy instead. But other than that, my blood pressure went down, and I'm gambling a little bit smarter these days. So overall, I've started to see some good things coming from not drinking, but I still like the taste of beer, and I do remember beer fondly. So I've been trying different varieties of non-alcoholic beer, and so last month, I don't know if you saw on my YouTube channel, I did I tested out four different beers, and the first one was Dos Equis Lime and Salt Zero, which I thought was kind of strange, but good. Then I had Blue Moon Belgian White. That was interesting. I liked the orange flavors to that. It was just like a regular Blue Moon, except it just didn't have alcohol in it. Then I went on with Athletic Upside Down Golden. Very good. I really like that one. But the one that I love the most was the Deschutes Fresh Squeezed IPA. That was very, very good. So this month, we're going to talk about four other varieties of non-alcoholic beer and which ones I think are going to be the best. Last month, the Deschutes one was my favorite, so that was the number one for December. So let's talk about January. And this month actually is a special one. We're gonna. This was filmed both here in Texas and in Las Vegas. So while I was in Las Vegas earlier this month, I stopped by, as soon as I got off the plane, I like to go to the club at LAS, the club at LAS. It's, it's a priority pass lounge that you can go to at the airport. And I usually stock up on food there. And they had a non-alcoholic beer there, so I drank a Heineken Zero. They also have Heineken Zero at the Centurion Lounge at the Las Vegas airport, but you can't go into that one when your flight lands. You have to be in between flights on a layover or about to board, not right when you get off the plane. So I did go to the one at to the club, and they did have Heineken Zero. Man, that Heineken Zero was extremely refreshing. So delicious. I love it. I love it. I love it. That Heineken Zero is just very refreshing. Tastes like a real Heineken. I just love it. I can't get enough of it. The second drink I had in Vegas was Bud Zero, Budweiser Zero. I was at the Wynn. I was playing a slot machine, and I always ask, and when the cocktail waitress stops by, I always ask, do you have any non-alcoholic beers? Because, I don't want to have to be drinking a Shirley Temple or something. One thing that I will do is sometimes I'll order if I have an empty cup next to me, I'll order like an old fashioned and then just kind of put it in my mouth to taste it and then spit it out into a cup. That's only if it's totally free. Um, but so I like the taste. I like the taste of certain alcoholic beverages. I just don't need to drink them. But the Bud Zero was pretty good. It was not as refreshing and not as flavorful, in my opinion, as the Heineken Zero, though. And so today I'm back in Texas. I was only able to get two. Actually, I went to a lot of different casinos in Vegas recently, and they all either had Heineken Zero or Bud Zero, so I couldn't really find as much of a variety of non-alcoholic beers there while I was playing for free at the slots and in the airport lounges. So today we're trying something new here in Texas, since I'm not in Vegas anymore. And this is Athletic, which is one of my favorites. And this one is a special one. It's Athletic Mexican style copper today. So this one is different from that other Athletic one I had last month. Let's try this one out. Less than 0.5 of a percent of alcohol. You know, as I feel that means pretty much non-alcoholic. Honestly, this one tastes exactly like regular Athletic, the upside down golden. I don't really know why they're calling it a Mexican style copper instead of golden. It tastes exactly the same. Although, I mean, if I would have to drink them both at the same time right now. But from my memory of it, it tastes like the other one. I'm sure there must be some hint of something in there that makes it a little different, but it's just as good, in my opinion, as the golden version. Okay. All right. And finally, we're going to try this one, which is another Deschutes, but this one's a little different. This one is Deschutes with Patagonia. I don't know, the ones that make those jackets, I'm not sure. And it's called a Kernza Golden Brew, non-alcoholic. Patagonia and Deschutes. Okay, let's see what this golden brew is like. It's good. It's very good. But it's not as good as the Deschutes fresh squeezed IPA. I don't know how to describe it. It's like it has everything that the other Deschutes has, but it's missing that citrus taste. And that citrus taste really made the other one great. So this one's good, but if I'm gonna spend my money on Deschutes, I'm gonna do the original one, that IPA one. Okay, so ranking them this time, I'm gonna give uh, Bud Zero as the number 4. It has a good refreshing taste. It's just not that good. Second best would probably be Athletic, the Athletic Brewing Mexican style copper, just because it doesn't really taste any different, in my opinion, than the standard Athletic Golden. And number 3 would be this Patagonia partnership with Deschutes, which is good, but it's just, all it can remind me of is that it's just not as good as the standard Deschutes, the IPA, the fresh squeezed one. And the number 1 drink for this month would definitely be Heineken Zero. It just is extremely refreshing and absolutely delicious. So I hope that this may have been informative to you. Maybe you'll, if you're sort of looking into the world of non-alcoholic beers, and maybe you'll try one of these and like it. And maybe if you're on the fence or you're trying to get sober, you might realize that these just really do taste as refreshing and as good as beers that have alcohol in them. And you realize, well, I don't have to mess up my liver to have a good beer at the end of the day. So yeah, I've been enjoying lots of beer this month, non-alcoholic, and next month I'm going to have even more. So I hope you can join me then, and we will revisit this again in February. Thanks so much for watching. See you next time. Bye.